Welcome to MVK e-learning. Hi, I am Miss Kane. That's me, your science teacher. So let's talk about matter. Look at your surroundings. Have you ever noticed the tall trees, the flowing river, or the flowers? How about visiting the garden? Or when you go to the city, have you stared at those tall skyscrapers? Or even the things that you use every day? Or stare at the blue sky? Or even wondered about things or the mysteries in the universe? So all of the things that I've mentioned have its own place in the world. And these things matter. So matter is a part of grade 8 science and technology, and we're going to learn it now. There are words that you need to hammer in your mind as we move along. These words are matter, mass, volume, and the law of conservation of matter. Please write this in your science journal now, and we will define them throughout the lesson. Before we talk about the facts, I have prepared here a simple poem about matter. Here it goes. Matter, matter everywhere. There's matter in your hair, matter in the air. There's even matter in a pear. There's liquid matter, solid matter, and matter that's a gas. Even you are matter because you have volume and mass. At present, there are 5 states of matter, but let's talk about the first 3 states. The first is solid. What is solid? A solid has a definite shape and volume. For example, a block of cement, a table and a chair, toys, and an apple. Another example of solids are candle, rock, crystals, apple, ice, stapler, and rock salt. There are 2 types of solids. First is amorphous solids. Particles of amorphous solids are arranged randomly and have no ordered pattern. Example: quartz glass, rubber, plastics. Properties of amorphous solids are as follows. It softens over a range of temperature. It is isotropic in nature. Isotropic means the value of any physical property would be same along any direction. And it does not have heat of fusion. The second type of solids is crystalline solids. Particles of crystalline solids are arranged in an ordered repeating pattern. Example: sodium chloride and quartz. Properties of crystalline solids are as follows. It has sharp melting points. It is anisotropic in nature. Anisotropic means the value of same physical property is found to be different along each direction. And it is definite. Look at the particles of amorphous solid. The particles are arranged randomly, as you can see in this picture. And an example of it is cotton candy. There are many examples for crystalline solids, but here are some. Iron, diamonds, ice, salt, a crystal. A crystal is a solid that was slowly formed from one type of atom. We call this a pure substance. Another state of matter is liquid. What is liquid? Liquid has definite volume but takes the shape of a container. For example, soda drinks and a glass of water. Water is life. It is very important. Without water, all living things will die. Another example are these liquids, colored liquids that you can see here in this picture. So these are the liquids found inside a science laboratory which are used for experiments. Examples of liquid are juice, water, oil, milk, soft drinks, and vinegar. And lastly, gas matter. Gas has no definite shape or volume. In this picture, you can see smoke coming out of a chimney of a factory. Also, the smoke coming out of the test tube, these are examples of gas. These are some examples of gas. Atmosphere of the Earth. Bubbles in soda drinks. Fumes from volcanoes. And helium in balloons. Gases are all around you. Just need to observe and look around. How are these three states of matter different from one another? Look at the three containers. It contains a solid, liquid, and gas. The cube inside the first container, which is solid, holds shape, and it has a fixed volume. The liquid inside the second container takes the shape of the container. It also has a free surface and a fixed volume. And the third container contains gas. It takes the shape of the container, like the liquid, and takes the volume of a container. How do molecules of solid, liquid, and gas differ from one another? Let's examine this picture. The best example is water. When water freezes, it turns into ice. Ice is solid. The molecules are tightly packed. When ice melts, it turns to liquid. The molecules are close together with no regular arrangement. And when water is heated, it gives off steam, and the steam is gas. Gas molecules are well separated. Okay, now listen carefully. When water melts, we call that process melting. When it freezes, we call it freezing. When water is heated, it evaporates, and that process is evaporation. When water vapor or gas turns to liquid, like the droplets or moisture you see on glass surfaces, it is called condensation. Deposition is the phase transition in which gas transforms into solid without passing through the liquid phase, like dry ice. The reverse of deposition is sublimation. Look at this picture. Isn't it beautiful? They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. And when I look at this picture, well, I can only think that everything around us matters. Alright, let's start writing the definition of matter and mass. Matter. Anything that has mass and takes up space. For example, the one that we talk about, solids, liquids, gases. And mass. It means how much matter it takes to make the item. Another important thing that we need to learn is volume. You can write this down in your science journal. So volume is how much space the item takes up. As you can see in the picture, these are different formulas on how we measure volume. So you have the different shapes here: a sphere, a cube, a cylinder, and a rectangular prism. Volume is the three-dimensional space occupied by an object. Alright, this computer weighs 8 pounds. And now you can see a broken computer. How much does it weigh now? Do you think the weight of the computer changed? The answer is no. Why? That is because of the law of conservation of matter. So what is this law? In this law, it states that matter can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be changed. For example, candy to smash candy, computer to smash computer, ice to water to steam. All of these are changes in matter, but not destruction or creation of matter. Alright, let's review. I have prepared 4 questions to test your knowledge. After reading the questions, you have 5 seconds to answer. Here is question number 1. What are the 3 states of matter? A. Rock, brick, shoe. B. Liquid, water, soda. C. Solid, liquid, gas. D. Rain, sleet, snow. And the correct answer is letter C. Question number 2. What is anything that takes up space and has mass? A. Mass. B. Melting. C. Volume. D. Matter. And the correct answer is